Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Cherryboy, and welcome back to the Sakura Succubus, fam. We are back to the SUCCulent game. Let's get right back into it, fam. Alright, here we go. I'm sitting in a smoky bar, nursing some cocktail or another. I'm not sure what it's called, and neither do I really care. I was so out of it when I arrived at this bar, and more than a little intimidated by the vast selection of drinks available. I asked the bartender to make up whatever cocktail they wanted. The cocktail is a comforting amber color, and it tastes faintly fruity. It's not bad, though. In my current state of misery, I wouldn't say no to something even harder. Then again, getting too drunk might be a poor idea. My head's still killing me. Though alcohol can sometimes take the edge off worldly pains, at other times they can only serve to exasperate them. Given I'm being so unlucky today, I'd rather not take my chances. I sip at my drink, only half tasting it. Jazzy piano music fills the air, mingled with that of casual conversation. This bar is a fairly popular one, and several men and women, though mostly men, are sitting about, drinking. Some of the men are in business suits, while the women wear sparkly evening dresses, their faces carefully made up and their feet wedged into perilously high-heeled shoes. I wonder if these men just finished work. It's a weekend, but that doesn't necessarily mean R&R for Japanese bankers or businessmen. Some companies operate even during Saturdays and Sundays. Their workers obliged to work long into the night. I pity all these guys with their slick back hair and their slightly rumpled suits. At least I would, if I hadn't had such an awful day myself. Not only did I fail to take any photos of you, but I was also slapped across the face by the self-same woman. Then, to cap things off, I broke the very expensive camera equipment my boss commanded me to take care of. I'm so not looking forward to getting into work on Monday. My God, my boss is gonna eviscerate me. At least the businessmen around me, weary though they look, seem to be having fun. They probably earn a lot more than I do, and I doubt their bosses are as draconic as my own. My boss is a jumped-up man with an inflated sense of self-importance who loves to breathe down the necks of his employees. He chooses out for the smallest of errors, and he seems to take genuine sadistic delight in making the newest hires cry. Oh God. He's never made me cry. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little afraid of him. I've generally kept in his good graces for the 3 years I've been working under him, but that's going to come to an end on Monday. I like to think he won't fire me. As much as I dislike my job, I kinda need it to pay the bills. But that might be a touch too optimistic. Even if he doesn't fire me, which is a distinct possibility, the costs of the smashed camera are gonna come directly out of my earnings. Either way, I'll be in trouble. Oh God. I guess I'll be eating instant noodles for the rest of the month. Alright, Maru-chan, save me! This will be the last time I'll be able to go to a bar, too. I'm up over my drink, my fingers buried in my hair. I'm suddenly very aware of how expensive this cocktail was, and I want to make it last for as long as possible. Whether I get fired or not, finances are going to be tight. I can't afford to spend too much. How I envy the businessmen around me, forking out bills for fancy drinks and snacks! Pretty women, maybe girlfriends, but they could be escorts. Escorts, it's hard to tell, hang on their arms, laughing at all their bad jokes, their lips shimmering with gloss. When was the last time a pretty girl draped herself over me like that, huh? Never! Well, strictly speaking, it was about half an hour ago. I was making herself pretty comfortable in my lap, until she slapped me. That's another thing to feel rotten about. That IU's so sadistic. She really got my hopes up. I take another sip of my cocktail. I hope it might lighten my dreary thoughts, but it's actually making me feel worse. Maybe I should hurry up and get out of here. I'm too broke to get drunk, and the trains will stop running soon. I knock back the rest of my cocktail. And get to my feet. I'm ready to make a beeline for the exit when... Oh my, are you leaving already? That is a shame. It's not even midnight yet. A sultry voice calls me back. I turn blinking, and then gasp. Hello there! Hello! CG. CG, man! Yes, hello there, ma'am! Sitting by the counter is an incredibly attractive woman. She has the dark tan skin which contrasts with her almost bone-white hair. She's dressed in a business attire, but her pinstripe suit and white shirt gape open to reveal an ample bosom. One of her legs is crossed over the other, and in one hand she holds a glass Her eyes are green, a little like cats, and they're lidded. A playful smile puckers her lips, and her face is flushed, probably from the alcohol. Something about her looks familiar, but I can't quite place her face. To be quite frank, her large bosom is attracting most of my attention, as are her thighs. Yes, of course, the thick thighs, of course, and the boobs. You could crush a watermelon between thighs like that! Was she really calling out to me? But why? I don't think I'm particularly unattractive, but my flyaway hair and my baggy jeans aren't the pinnacle of fashion or good taste. It should be obvious at a glance that I don't pull in half the salary as some of these big-shot businessmen around here do. I must have been mistaken. It can't have been me she was calling out to. There's no way! Okay, I'ma just leave. I turned ready to walk away once more, but... Hey, I was talking to you, you know. It's rude to leave a lady in the lurch. Didn't your mother teach you that? Didn't your mother teach you any manners? Foo-foo-foo. The woman's laugh is throaty, and it does a number of curious things to my body. I can feel my hair standing on end, and my mouth feels dry despite the alcohol I consumed. I guess she really was talking to me. Alright, how long I got? Timing. Yeah. I beg your pardon? I glance back at the femme fatale, doing my level best not to gawk at her chest. I'm not a teenager anymore, damn it! Do I know you? You look familiar, though. I don't think we've met before. Oh, I look familiar, do I? I suppose that's hardly a surprise. My name is Marina. Yeah, my name is Marina. Wakatsuki Marina. Does that ring any bells? Now that you said it, her name does sound very familiar. The newspaper I work at, Sakura Daily, ran an article on her just a few weeks ago. Wakatsuki Marina is a famous entrepreneur and businesswoman, half Japanese, half South African, I think. Marina is the head of a world-famous brand of designer clothes, perfume, cosmetics, and more. She's one of the wealthiest women in Tokyo, though she's no idol. I think she might be more famous than IU. I've run into two famous celebs today, all in under an hour. What are the odds of that? While IU was content to slap me and call me a pervert, Marina actually seems interested in instigating a conversation. This is amazing! I'm a photographer for a local paper, so I've met a few B-list celebrities in my time, but never before have I met a woman that excludes class and glamour like Wakatsuki Marina. Be still my beating heart! My, you certainly look surprised. You'll attract flies if you let your mouth You'll attract flies if you let your mouth hang open like that, dear. It's not a very attractive look. I'm sorry. It's alright. You don't need to apologize. I'm not offended. People often gawk when they see me. I'm quite used to it. I am a celebrity, you know. Yes, I'm aware. I can't believe I didn't recognize you sooner. I bow again, which makes Marina giggle anew. Like I said, you don't need to apologize. I get enough of that at work. It's always, yes ma'am, right away, and we're so terribly sorry. My workers all respect me, but they're so distant. It's almost like they're afraid of me. I know I'm very wealthy, beautiful, charismatic, and so on. But at the end of the day, I'm still a normal woman. I get tired of people groveling before me. Sometimes I just want to have a normal conversation. Oh, right, I see. An apology is fully formed on my tongue, but I cut myself off before I can say anything foolish. This must be why Marina called me over. Despite the vast gulf of difference between our wealth and social standing, she's tired of being treated like a celeb, and no doubt owing to a capricious whim of the wealthy, she wants to speak to a member of the peanut gallery like me. This is all a bit sudden. Or it's studying incredibly hard, but, well, if Marina wants to speak to a nobody like me, who am I to refuse her? Of course. Let's go. Now, why don't you sit your cute bottom back down at the counter, sweetie? Don't you want to buy another drink? I wouldn't mind, but I don't have any money. That's alright. I'd be more than happy to foot the bill. That's very kind of you, but are you sure? I wouldn't want to put you out. Nonsense! Marina waves one manicured hand carelessly. I'm a wealthy businesswoman. A drink or two is hardly going to break the bank. I guess you're right about that. I flush, embarrassed that I, a mere photographer, even thought to question the depths of Marina's pockets. She's infinitely richer than I could ever aspire to be. I know common courtesy dictates I mention for the bill during dates, but screw it. This isn't really a date, and Marina's the one who offered to buy me a drink in the first place. I think it's fine to flaunt convention every once in a while. If you don't mind, then sure, I'll be happy if you bought me a drink.
That's the spirit. I like a man who can hold his liquor. Bartender, can I get a couple of lemon highballs over here?
Okay. I sit down next to Marina while she plies me with alcohol. Timing. We drink together for a while, idly exchanging banter, all the while I try not to stare at Marina's chest. I can hardly believe that this is happening. What's become of my life? I became a protagonist in a visual novel. About half an hour and 3 more lemon highballs later, Marina shoots me a curious glance and says,
So, Hiroki, why do you look so down? Did something happen?
I guess you could say that. Yeah, but was it really that obvious? CG.
Quite, and that's why I called out to you. I couldn't stand to see such a handsome young man looking so, well, defeated. I know we're relative strangers, but as the old saying goes, a problem shared is a problem As the old saying goes, a problem shared is a problem halved. Would you mind telling me what's on your mind?
I don't know if you want to hear it. It's nothing that interesting. It's, work stuff, I guess.
As a businesswoman, I'm very well acquainted with troublesome work stuff. I have plenty of problems of my own to deal with.
I figured as much. That's why I don't want to burden you with mine.
But...
Marina leans in a little closer to me. I can feel the silky softness of her silvery hair against my flushed skin.
I think it would be nice to listen to somebody else's woes. It might take my mind off my own concerns, and... who knows? Listening to your problems might help me think of a way to resolve these pesky problems of mine. Would you mind telling me what's wrong, dear? I'd love to get to know you better. You're so cute after all.
Marina draws her pink cat-like tongue along her lower lip.
Why, you're good enough to eat.
I don't think I'm all that good looking. But if you want to listen to my belly aching, I suppose I can oblige. You did buy me a few drinks after all. Now comfortably lightheaded, I offer Marina a small smile, then launch into my tale. I'm a photographer for the Sakura Daily. Do you know it?
Yes, I was interviewed by an employee of that newspaper only a few weeks prior.
So I wasn't misremembering. We really have run a piece of Marina before. It's nice to know I'm not going senile. It's nice to know I'm not going senile, I guess. Well, my boss sent me out to do a concert by IU tonight. She's a
popular idol. Yes, I know about her. I know her very well, as a matter of fact.
Really?
You'd be surprised to know how close we are. Foo.
I look at Marina intrigued. She doesn't look like the sort of person who'd be familiar with the musical stylings of a IU. Marina looks like she'd be into classical music or jazz, not high-energy J-pop numbers. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Well, I was meant to take some pics of IU while she was performing, but there were a few problems. The trains were delayed, and I arrived at the concert late. It had already started when I got there, and I couldn't get to the front of the crowd. I was shunted all the way to the back by a whole sea of people. There was no space, and there were too many bodies in the way, and I couldn't set up my camera. I had no chances to take any photos.
Oh no, that sounds like quite the disaster.
It was. My boss is gonna kill me when he finds out. And that's not the end of it. I give Marina a quick abridged version of the night's events. As I was by my gloomy nighttime wandering through the city, then my chance encounter with IU. I don't go into every single gory detail. I don't, for instance, tell Marina how excited I got when IU fell on me, but I do tell Marina that IU slapped me for my efforts, then called me a pervert. I didn't want to do anything inappropriate to her. I was just trying to do my job. I lament helplessly, my words falling in a tumble from my throat. When lubricated with alcohol, it's surprisingly easy to gush about the most embarrassing of things. She slapped me really hard, too. The whole side of my head is still smarting.
Ah, yes. I can see a red mark on your face now that you mention it. She must have done a number on you.
She really did. For an idol, she had a surprising amount of upper body strength. I didn't know she was so powerful. She certainly doesn't look like it. She's so tiny and she wears so much pink.
Idols are made of tougher stuff than you might think. They pour a lot of time and effort in perfecting their dance routines, and they work long hours. I'm not surprised that IU's so strong. Though I wish she'd learned to use that head of hers. She's so thoughtless. I really am sorry she caused you so much distress, Hiroki.
It's fine. What's done is done. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Now, the alcohol's certainly helping. My surroundings are hazy and unreal, and my mind is pleasantly numb. One or two things about Marina's words do seem quite odd, though. It sounds like you know IU quite well, not just as an idol, but as a person.
I suppose you could say that. You and I are close, like I said. We're not family, but we might as well be. She's like a naughty little sorry. A naughty little sister to me, I suppose.
What? Really? I didn't know that.
Few people do. My relationship with Ayu isn't widely publicized.
Typing.
Ayu's good at putting on a cute act before the cameras, but she has a short temper, and she can be quite nasty at times. Do you want me to have a word with her? I'm really quite upset that she would treat you so badly.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I said, it's too late to worry about that now.
Maybe so, but I do sympathize with you. You must have had a rough night.
Well, that's just part of being an adult. I'm used to it. The alcohol has helped. I was talking to you. Thanks for listening to my worries, Marina.
It's no problem at all. I'm glad I was able to aid you in some small manner, though I wish I could do more. It's partially my fault I was so rude to you. If I disciplined her better, she would never have slapped you. Keeping Ayu in line is my job. Lady Yu asked me to keep an eye on her and I failed. I feel most humbled.
Lady Yue? I wonder who that is. Based on the title Marina gave her, she sounds like royalty. Is she a foreign princess? What connection does she have with Marina and Ayu? I'm a little lost. But before I can ponder this, I feel a soft sensation against my thigh. Marina's gripping my upper leg with one hand, her manicured nails digging through the fabric of my pants.
Hiroki.
Marina leans in. Her voice falls to a soft, sultry whisper, which envelops my body like a caress.
I cannot overstate how sorry I am that Ayu caused you so many problems. She's a naughty girl, and I will scold her later. But for now, I would like to apologize on her behalf. Would you mind coming back to my office with me? You're a fine specimen of a man, and it's been a long time since I last found prey worthy of my unique attention. You intrigued me the moment I saw you, so please.
Marina licks her lips. Her eyes heavy with expectation.
Don't let me down.
Okay, jeez.
My, I must say I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to go for quite that long, particularly with all that alcohol inside you. You're quite the interesting man, Hiroki.
Marina laughs, her eyes half lidded as she runs her fingers through my hair. She's sitting cross-legged upon the floor, wearing her typical office attire. I meanwhile, am lying upon Marina's lap, wearing nothing but my underwear. Under normal circumstances, I'd probably feel exposed, but... well... that's all the time I got for this, everybody! Yes, oh my god. Oh, jeez, it just ends right there. I want to know. Ooh, the tease. Ooh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, man. Sorry, everybody, but we got our CG, fam. So that's all the time we got for this, everybody. Oh, God, I want to keep going, but I know I gotta stop. Okay, I'll stop. I'm done. I know I keep going! But I can't. We got our CG. This is a really good time to stop. It's also a bad time to stop. It's a good time because, like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Find out next time, everybody. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for messing up more this time. Real sorry about fumbling my words and stuff all over the place. I mean, he's kind of drunk, though, so that kind of explains it. Sorry. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like button. If there's any other games you would like me to play, you want top, please comment down below as well. If you like this any more, please that subscribe button and that notification bell. I'd be epically appreciative of you guys. And as always, my name is Cherryboy, and Michael like to make you guys smile. And if you haven't already, fam, join the Discord. The link's in the description down below. And as always, my name is Cherryboy, and Michael like to make you guys smile. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Bye. See ya. Bye. Oh, geez, sorry. Bye. See ya. What's gonna happen next time? Who knows? We're with the waifu Marina in her office, I guess. We're just so happy to be naked in our underwear sitting on her lap. Her laying her head on her lap or something. Who knows what's gonna happen next time? Find out next time. We'll love it every when stuff happen. Who knows? How does, who's Lady Yue, you know? What kind of wacky stuff is gonna happen? Who knows what will happen? Find out what kind of CG, what happens next time on! Or find out what happens between the waifu Marina and I next time on Sakura Succubus!